Motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers. Motherfuckers. Motherfuckers.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody.
No, they're not.
Can you hear us okay, buddy?
Check, check, check.
Hello, hello. Check, 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 check.
There you are. Check, check, check. 1, 2.
Is that
How's
better?
everybody
Better,
doing?
better.
I can hear you.
All
I
right,
can't.
great.
Can't hear me. Do I have to turn that up?
You might have to. It's on your end because your mic is up higher even than mine.
That's not good. Oh, hello.
Can you hear yourself at all?
Check, check, check. Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, there should be no reason why you can't. That would scare me and think, uh-oh, I got to take this thing apart now.
There it is.
What up, everybody? We're back. All right, good. Joey's in there.
Hello.
All right. Would you like to start, Mr. Van?
Yes.
Where's this go?
This is Friday's show.
Friday show. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2.
Welcome to A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan. We're live on Twitch and YouTube. Come hang out. We'd love to have you in the chat room. Tons of people in there right now, like EJ, our buddy SJ. A lot of guys that have 2 initials and the second letter is J. We have a lot of those guys.
I like that. I like the
Yeah.
2 initial guys.
We have a lot
I'm
of
one myself.
Yeah, we have a TC, you know. We have Robert in there. We got a lot of people in there. Come on over. Just search at Tom and Dan Live. Jump in the chat room. Stream us. Catch it live.
When listeners call me TC, I'm like, you don't know me like that.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
You call me
People,
anything.
you know what? People do that. People do this to me all the time. And I think they think it's cool. But I'm going to pull the curtain back a little bit.
Okay.
For years, my mom and dad called me Dan Lee because my middle name is Lee, my first name Daniel. There will be listeners that will write me, and then when they write me an email, they'll put Dan Lee. And they think that is some way buddy, chum, and chum.
Well,
pal.
they know, yeah. It's
No.
a person more.
You don't know
It
me
shows
like
they
that.
listen, though.
It shows you listen.
And they know you.
But it's a step too far. It's a step too far. I don't know you like that. And a lot of times they'll do it, and then and then they'll start giving me the business. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I've also.
You don't know me like that.
I've never called Daniel Dan outside of
You'll do
of
it
the
like when
show.
you're talking to clients. You'll be like, "Well, Dan."
Oh
feels
yeah,
like
because that's
this."
how they know
Yeah.
you.
You have your
But-
business brain
yeah.
on.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Joey Mazan's here. How you doing, Joey?
What's up, guys?
So
I see you're growing a beard too. Is this to shame Tom? Are all the male, and because this is not fair, and you would think I support this, I do not support the bullying, the act of bullying of my business partner. Ross is growing. Ross's beard is completely out of control, and now he has long homeless man hair.
well, he's got the full Galifianakis.
Yeah, it's humongous. You're now growing a beard. Busdecker, have you seen Busdecker's
He's
growing
growing a beard?
Have you seen him? There is a brand new photo of Bus Deckard that came out today with Brendan O'Connor, the Orlando Shine. That's Bus and Brendan, namely Brendan. Brendan does all the heavy lifting. Bus is just a carbuncle in the ass of Brendan. And this guy's growing a beard to bully you. And I'm going to tell you with something else. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good on Bus.
Well, I'm bringing back the Beardo Weirdo.
Yeah! Beardo Weirdo's back!
Where I have just hair on my jawline under my neck.
Yeah.
I got
what's worse than a neck beard? A Tom beard.
I got the Andrew Luck weirdo
So you got
chin
the
strap.
Suckford look. The old Suckford look.
The Amish chin strap. It's a law. Like it's somehow it's black, but also wispy.
It's black and wispy.
see-through.
Yeah. It's like translucent black.
Yeah.
Some would say
You can see my neck through my beard.
Your beard looks like window tint.
Yeah.
It's like black window tint. You can see right through it. What is that?
Disgusting.
Is that 8%, 9%? Right. What are we running there?
So we brought Joey in today because over the break, I'm sure everybody saw it on social media, and they saw the Indiana Jones stunt spectacular gone wrong, where the ball, the iconic ball at the beginning of Indiana Jones stunt spectacular, somehow got knocked off its track and fell over the side of the actual set, the set.
Yeah.
And then bounced, and then an employee of the park ran up to shield the bouncing 400-pound ball.
But he did underestimate the weight of the ball.
Yes, yeah. So
greatly.
he went to block it from the audience, which he did successfully.
Yeah.
Like by the way,
Mission accomplished, brave soldier.
I've always wanted.
Thank you for your service.
I've always wanted this chance my whole life.
To be a hero.
And it has to be on video too.
This man's a hero.
It can't be. I don't want
This man's a fat red-headed hero.
I don't want to be a hero no one sees. I want to be this hero where it's not only in front of
Do you think I agree with you or disagree with you?
What?
On what you're saying right now. If you're going to be a hero, I want it to be seen. Do you think I agree with that statement or not?
Oh, I think you agree.
I agree with it.
What's the value of
I am very anti-secret heroes.
anonymous heroes? What the hell?
What does that do? That's why when I'm big on this, if you give to a GoFundMe and you're the top donation, put your name on it. Put your name on it. Let people know you're helping them.
So what's interesting about that is it kind of gave a glimpse into all.
Should we play the video?
Yeah,
okay, here.
Okay, because I was surprised because once I saw this, I was like, "Whoa!" We've all been thinking about what this ball really because they always
never thought about what
you
the
never
ball
thought
no.
because they explain. Okay, Joey,
it's 400 pounds of foam rubber. It's a 400-pound bouncing ball. As a kid, remember when you would put the 50 cents in the thing and you get the one that's about the size of your palm?
Yeah.
And you'd smash it on the ground, it would go flying? Do that with a 400-pound ball. Imagine what that would do.
It rocketed the staff
I used to
member.
take home some listeners that were 400-pound balls and roll around with them. Let's just say my stunt spectacular was less spectacular.
Oh, you want to know how to find the wet spot? I'll tell you. My stepdad.
They called me Flower Indiana Jones because I was just rolling them and looking for wet spots the whole time. That's all I did. Didn't even carry a whip. Didn't carry a whip. Didn't carry a pistol, but I carried a bag of flour. They called me Flower Jones.
that thing that he takes the idol with as a bag of flour.
It's a bag of flour. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
How are you going to find the wet spot, Jones? You left your flour behind.
Dr. Jones, you'll find the wet spot.
Anyway.
You're allowed to say that's a movie character. You're allowed to do it.
They, for anybody who's seen Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular, which has been going on how long, Joey?
Since 89.
89.
Oh, it's time to put a pin in that thing.
Well,
it's done.
There's a legacy cast. One of the very first Indiana Jones is now the director, and his son is Indiana Jones now. It's crazy. This thing's been going on that long.
I think they mentioned that in the show, right?
Oh, yeah. Whenever they're both working together.
Okay, yeah.
This show, just so you know, this show is historic, and this show is so boring that we're still doing it.
Well, the best part was when they would pull the people out of the audience, and you get some random dude from Boise, Idaho, and they're like, "Say, all right, now remember, you're an evil laugh," and they put the thing on that you have the voice changer, and he goes, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa." So, that's the best part.
Okay, I did have nostalgic memories because me and Crystal took the boys, I forgot, maybe a couple years ago, to this, and we were watching the show, and I'm like, I think I was damn near their age the first time I saw this, and it's exactly the same. Like, almost down to everything is the same. Like, nothing's changed.
Yeah. I mean, even the
they didn't add.
plane and the Nazi fight, right?
Yeah, but
They
even
changed the symbol on the plane for obvious reasons.
Yeah,
To
of
it.
course. You know,
I
mean, should've
know.
been-
When I saw it, it was a swastika.
When I saw it, full swastika. Yeah.
I saw.
There may have been a surviving Nazi on the cast. Who knows?
Yeah, but all the stunts were the same. Like the general plot, everything. Like they didn't change anything.
Okay, do you want to see this video?
Yeah.
Of this guy,
Which
Okay.
is kind of cool. I'll say to experience that where you're seeing your kids watch something you
Well,
saw when they were there.
It's like Summer and our friend Summer and Robin that do horror movie.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
The horror movie makeup show at Universal. I mean, that is literally a show that's been there forever that I hope they never get rid of because it has history behind it.
We'll talk about that in a little bit. It's actually closing down to be redone.
Yeah, I
Okay.
figured you'd have that on your
Yeah.
ticker. All right,
Oh, yeah.
here is the brave young Disney soldier who saved a pack of Meemaws from a 400-pound Indiana Jones inflatable boulder. You can see it. It's happening. And you can hear the ladies laugh at him immediately when he gets hurt. Have you
Here
noticed
comes
that?
the ball out.
Oh, it's off the course.
Yeah, it's
He
bouncing.
runs up and whack-a-mole.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it knocks him out of his shoes. It hits him so hard.
But if you look close, you can see what he was trying to do. I believe this guy was the German mechanic at one point, and now he's the stunt coordinator. It's a lot of people stay on that show and move to other roles.
Okay.
That dude is a beast. So if you watch it real close, the ball bounces, and I think that when it was going up, he tried to match its energy, and he couldn't get there fast enough.
Like a double bounce on a trampoline.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
exactly. So he jumped up to try and use the momentum to push it and look like an absolute Atlas, like rock star. And instead, friggin' Stato Calpito, man, he jacked him, got him nailed.
Here, I'll zoom in a little bit so you guys can see it.
So-
And whack-a-mole. Oh, man, it's real bad. And he got hurt. He had to have some stitches. And
He's okay, though. That's why we can
Good.
laugh. He's okay.
Yes, and now I had talked to Daniel behind the scenes. I was like, "Do you think this guy sues?" Because he has the greatest video that has been to sue Disney over if he wanted
he
to.
was protecting patrons.
And like and it's like obviously that but I also from talking to Mo for so long, like if there's no negligence on Disney's behalf, like for instance, I don't know how many times they know they've done this show. I'm sure there's a running count, right?
Well, you figure 6 times a day, 365 days in a year. That's just over 2,000 times a year.
It
36
started in
years.
89, yeah.
So
Yeah.
36 years. So yeah, you're
We
looking
can get
at
damn close.
There you go.
You
About
do
7,500 or 7,500.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, just under 10,000
Yep.
times.
Yeah, so-
and then if you count the number of times that they probably practiced it,
Yep.
you have to probably
The
double
testing.
it. So just double it because
Yeah.
they tested a lot.
So over 10,000 times.
I'd say 20,000 times is
Okay.
probably.
So less than a half of a half of a half of a half a percent chance that would ever happen
Yeah,
again.
let's just say it's 1 out of 10,000, and then you could make the argument if you're Disney Corporation, hey, like this is a crazy anomaly that's happened 1 out of 10,000
this is
times.
Stardust Racers, is it not?
Hold on a
Is this
second.
not the same argument for the roller coaster? Is like, yo, this was an anomaly. This never happens and will never happen again.
Well, that lawsuit just came back with the Duck and the SeaWorld. I don't know if you guys saw
Yeah.
that. And SeaWorld got not acquitted, but they dismissed the case.
Bad, here's some free tickets.
And because they said the SeaWorld wasn't liable for the duck. So that sets a precedent of like even them making the argument that they had a pond that attracted ducks and the judge and jury, or at least I'm not sure who found them not liable if it went all the way, but I guess the court case never even materialized.
Yeah, I don't think it did.
And so that tells you something like that there's not just everybody has to pay at all times, no matter what happens. So do you know if this guy is
I could shut it down right now.
Okay.
Does he have Disney Plus?
what?
Remember?
Oh, you mean that when you sign the contract for Disney Plus,
If
you
you
opt
have
in
Disney-
that you can never sue Disney for.
Anything. That lady died of food poisoning and she couldn't sue Disney because they had Disney Plus.
Oh, really?
If you read the Disney Plus contract, you're basically signing your life away. In the Disney Plus, when you say you're paying us $9.99 a month to watch a bunch of old movies, okay, cool. As you scroll down, it says BTW. If something bad happens to you on Disney property, we are not liable. Don't care. So sorry. there's the brick wall.
Well, this is the Carnival Cruise Line. We reserve
The doo-doo
right.
cruise.
Like, you can be pooping in a bag, but we'll give you no money back because go kick rocks.
But because I know Mo DeWitt, he would say, yes, that protects them in certain instances, but if you are negligent and they were able to prove that you were negligent with the food, you could still sue, even though you have Disney Plus. Like, it doesn't cover everything. You can never sue, no matter how negligent we are. It protects them. I'm sure they just put it in there because in certain instances it protects them. But that's not we've known that waivers don't. It's not an end all be all. Like, if you're negligent, you could still have to pay for it.
I'm saying on a side note, special thank you. If anybody knows what's going on, it's Mo DeWitt. Personally handled my case. Thank you so much, Mo, with me through the whole thing. Injured on the go, just called Mo. Appreciate it.
There you go.
So this guy, what do you think Disney
That
does?
was supposed to be Mo, but it was like
Stranger Things.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Gay the whole time.
Hold on. I can do that again. And fix it. There we go. Fixed it. There you go.
So what do you think Disney gives this guy? Because
Give him that ball.
Oh, that'd be
That's
the
fair. It's
ultimate
fair. He gets to
collectible.
keep that ball.
because he did save the audience because the ball would have bounced into the audience, and if it did that,
There's your lawsuit.
Those people are
my
so
God.
crazy.
Well, some of those people are already injured, already hurt. Like
I'm sure
some
they're
of the
mad
people
the
are
guy
like porta
even-
scooters and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Like it's heading right for the handicap exit.
No, it was the front row, so that's the VIPs. Those are the people that were with the Disney tours. So those are the $9,000 an hour people that are hanging out. So if they get whacked, you want to talk about lawsuit.
That
Those-
could have been like a Chinese delegate.
Yeah. And imagine if that ball was bouncing towards me, I'd be like, here a
my
new
God.
boat.
Oh, I would take it just like Jake Paul took that Joshua punch. I'd lean into it. I'd let it kill me. I'd let it kill me because you know why? I'd be
Jake
like
Paul
my
it.
family. I'd think of Maisie. I'd be like, I'd see Mickey Mouse, and I'd see Mickey Mouse materialize into money, and it would fly into Maisie's mouth, and I would just offer myself up.
So
And that ball, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys are pretty smart dudes. I think that ball could kill me. I'm perfect to be killed by that ball.
What I would love is if it bounced you just right that you hurt your back, and then all of a sudden you recover, you're $1 billion richer.
That's called the Magoo. where it bounces you like where you've never felt better. Yeah.
So essentially,
luck.
this cast member potentially could have saved Disney millions of dollars on lawsuits if this thing bounces into the audience.
100%.
So what do they do for him, or do they
You get a special pen that's made
I was
of
gonna, you
gold,
read my mind. I was gonna say he gets a special gold pen and a big old thank you.
which is
No,
crap.
they have to give him more than that.
Well, don't they have like a Medal of Honor that they give Disney?
Yeah, it's the golden cheese or something.
Just
Yes.
give him
Don't
money.
they have something that's like a Disney? Hold on,
Disney
there
Purple
is-
Heart. It's a Disney Purple Heart.
Give the guy $30,000 bonus. I mean, that's a drop in the bucket for the amount of money they saved.
If you really want to deep dive on a Disney lawsuit, if we have time, I got a great one for
It's
you.
the
that was-
Legends Award. Maybe
Yeah.
they'll give him a Disney Legends
I
Award.
don't want any rewards. I want 30,000. But
Yeah.
Disney giant corporation that they no money.
Yeah.
Honestly, and if you
Get
ask,
out of here, or you're fired.
that's what I was going to say. That if you really talk to any Disney employee that's been with the company long enough, they have like a legacy award, 15, 20 years, and you're like, you have to sue the company. I would never sue
Yeah.
Disney. They
Lot of loyalty
shaved
there.
their head and drank the Kool-Aid, bro.
Oh,
They're
okay,
in.
okay, yeah. I was gonna say that too. Like this guy,
It's the most I've ever seen of any corporation.
They're
My
loyal.
Disney friends are very loyal. And I will argue that many of them have been treated so well, right?
Yeah.
Like I got buddies that have worked there. We know.
Yeah.
Good friends of ours that worked there 30, 40 years, and they are doing very well because of Disney.
It's my mom's only regret for moving south. Her and her husband have the coolest life down south. They live in Fort Myers. They're so happy. But I asked my mom, do you miss Orlando? And she's like, I just miss my job at Disney. She was a concierge at the Wilderness Lodge. She loved
Unbelievable
it.
that she would say, I miss my job with Disney.
She does.
The Wilderness Lodge seems like there's a lot of employees. I talked to an old man that worked at the check-in desk at Fort Wilderness, and he was like, yeah, I've been working here for 30 years
Yep.
or whatever. And he's like, I came here as a kid or whatever. Like,
Yep.
there's nostalgia built into all their employees where
Well,
they
you get it in families. They're almost like military families. Like I have friends that, like, their mom and their dad were Disney employees, and then they're Disney employees, and their kids
Yeah,
will be
yeah,
Disney
yeah,
employees.
yeah.
It's just like no different than the military, or like my dad was
It's
in the
odd.
Navy, and I wanted to be in the Navy.
Well, you know what I do. I'm a
Weakest
concierge.
army, though. The Disney Army, weakest army. They're very weak.
wait,
Fat. They're
weak-
fat army.
are they
too.
weaker than the
They're
Kiss Army?
sweet. They're lovely. They're the sweetest people, but they're very. Like,
Oh,
well, you
one,
could, yeah.
one ball could kill you.
Release the balls. Kill the Disney Army.
But yeah, it's, you know what I do. I'm a host, a concierge.
Yeah.
That's what my mom did at the Wilderness Lodge, and every year for 7 years, like the
You were
families would
born
come.
into it, dude.
Yeah,
That's
I
so
was.
crazy. It's the family business.
It is.
Yeah.
And that's but that every year people would come back and they'd look for the little girls would be, oh, it's good to see you again. They remembered her. So I get it, man. There's a lot of love there.
I can understand why she liked it. My dad's favorite job was driving a school bus with little kids. He had a rapport with them. He liked the kids. They liked him.
That's
He's
awesome.
like, it was literally the most fun. He's like, you can't make any money doing it, but if you're asking me what's the most fun I had, driving those kids around, keeping them safe, and just like chirping them, he's like, I loved it.
That's all. What a rock star. That's so cool.
I mean, well, he didn't do it very long because, poor. He didn't support his family, like.
So fun jobs don't pay.
I got lucky. I got very lucky.
Yeah, but if I did your job, I'd be miserable. I'm thinking about
Also,
a bunch of
you'd
rich
be
people.
terrible at it. It would be, what do you, if I did your job, you could not do Joey's job.
If I had to go to a theme park all the time, I'd be miserable. I was so mad. I'd be like, what the hell?
Picture you in late July at Hollywood Studios.
What's the lines? You're rich. Why are you doing this?
And you're having to stay like enthusiastic and tell behind the scenes
Oh,
tales.
God.
You couldn't do it.
So back to Indiana Jones.
Okay.
So I saw another video on social media that it alluded to the fact that they weren't using the ball anymore. And
Yeah.
I don't know if this was like immediately after, like the same day, because I guess the show must go on. Like, I don't know if they canceled the show the rest of the day then, or next day they ran it without the ball. But there was a before and after video of Indiana Jones running with the ball, and then the after video is him running with no ball. And I'm like, did they take the ball away? Or maybe temporarily until they figured out a problem? Like, what caused this, or what anomaly happened that the ball bounced off? But
ChatGPT saying they've had reports of it not running too.
No, that's correct.
Just they're not saying it's like they're saying they're almost like picking and choosing when they run it.
okay,
I don't know if they're testing. Maybe
it's
they're
so
testing.
bad. It's like if you've ever watched it whenever they're halfway through the show and it starts to rain, but they have to finish the show, and it just becomes a bunch of floor work and stunts. You're like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, because insurance reasons, whatever, they can't do
Yep.
any of the high falls with the rain or whatever.
Yeah, the best stunt show going on right now is over at Universal. That Bourne Stuntacular is insane. That's something that whenever I take you guys over to Universal to hang out,
Okay.
we'll definitely take the boys to that show. They'll love it. One dude falls 40 feet out of the sky and into a bag that's underneath the stage. It looks like he falls to his death. It's insane.
Is this where they have the fake? Who has the fake Spider-Man that is a robot on a
That's in
rope?
Disneyland.
Have you seen that?
It's so bad.
I'll watch videos of that damn thing all day long.
And he's flipping around.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
I saw that in person. Yeah,
That's-
because it goes off all the time. It's like recite, right?
That's out in California Adventure in Disneyland.
I guess
Oh,
we
okay.
didn't.
Oh,
Now
okay.
you're lying.
You've
Now
definitely
you're
seen the
just
video.
lying.
You've definitely seen the
Every
video.
other radio host lies. Why shouldn't we?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like we should lie too.
I'm a goddamn liar. I swore I said that's in Disneyland, not here. God damn, I
Yeah,
swore I
the
saw
chat
it.
room saying, but it's like I see
Maybe
it
it's a
on.
It
trans-
looks so bad.
Maybe it was a big transformer. I saw that for sure.
You know what? I don't like the big transformer. He's not big enough.
Yeah.
He's just big enough to anger me that he's not big enough.
And then I'm like, I see your New Balance.
I can see your bulge, Optimus Prime.
Dude, have you seen the placement of the sword? It looks like he's got a. It's right here.
I see Bumblebee.
So what do you think they do with this show, Joey? I mean, or did they just fix the ball and then continue on, or do you think this starts them changing this?
Beginning of
and-
the end,
Yeah,
you mean?
beginning of the
Yeah.
end. Yeah.
It honestly, that show was dead by the fourth Indiana Jones movie. It's if they were smart, what they would have done is the original. And everything is a rumor. Everything's a rumor. So the chat, please light me up and tell me I'm wrong because it's happened before and God knows it'll happen again. But the rumor was that ride was going to eventually be part of Lucasland, and all of that was going to be Star Wars themed anyway, and that was going to become a Star Wars stunt spectacular.
Oh, okay.
That was a very big rumor. And then there's rumors that Star Tours was going to be part of Star Wars Land, then the Muppets, but now that's Monsters Inc. It's nobody knows. So, but it needs to be changed. Is the point? It needs a refresh.
What's crazy about Anomalies is I know, okay, Disney lives its entire life only protecting themselves from lawsuits.
Of course.
Because that's the most expensive thing that could hurt them, right? And so they do whatever it takes. That's why I made the joke about if EJ found a gator in some Disney, or was it EJ? Or
Yeah, they are reporting, just to confirm, they are reporting it has been taken out until I found a footnote.
the ball.
I finally found a footnote after checking enough blogs that they are now reporting that Disney has decided to take it out until they can rectify the problem,
And
which
figure out what
probably
it-
means just like Everest and what was it that we had the big
the swinging Yeti. They
you
just
had the
made him
sweaty in
stationary.
there. What they do is they're like that ball and the fun that went along with that ball has now been destroyed and flushed down the toilet.
Yep.
Yep.
And you'll never get that back.
And there's going to be a smaller ball, a lighter ball, or a,
No, they'll
cage
just-
built where you.
They'll just take the ball away and keep the show the same and you like charge
but I
the
saw
same price.
He's just running from nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the way it is now. Did you ever ride the Yeti ride when you're going
yeah.
through and the Yeti was supposed to swipe at your head, but he just stood there while they put a strobe light on him, and it was terrible. But people are so blinded by Disney and refuse to admit that Disney half-ass and ghettos their stuff. And look, I'll say it, and I love Disney, but Disney. And you let your rides get old as hell, and you let them get decrepit and crappy, and then you don't fix them, and then you keep your prices exactly the same, and that's why you're losing, and that's why
Yep.
people are getting tired of you, is because you're not innovating, you're not doing anything cool. You're not even fixing the stuff that we love. You're just letting it break. Like, oh, we'll just take the ball out now. Okay, well that's fun. Great job, Disney. You suck.
Now
Is that what you wanted to hear?
Thank you for that.
To defend them, if we only got more and more listeners and we got worse and worse, I'm not gonna try.
We might be there.
We'll get to a point where I'm just sitting here and I'm scrolling reels. if you're willing
We were
to
doing
watch
that at the radio station. That's what we did.
No, I know.
Just watching magic videos all day.
So if people are still showing up and they're still printing money and they're like, we don't have to fix nothing. Like
No, but it's what everybody's doing with
I know.
everything now.
I
Like
know,
every
it's
corporation,
lazy.
you can make the argument for the government. Not making this political. I'm just saying we are at a time now where bigger. If you have the cards or you're the bigger company, rather than fix it, you'll just pull the thing away and say like, sorry, we're taking that away from. They don't even say sorry. They just take it away from you and they leave the price the same. It's going to be up to us to say to Disney, yo, your parks kind of stink now. You or what you call your redos or whatever are your
Refurb.
All you do is lean into the nostalgia.
Bingo.
And Universal's innovating.
Yep.
Universal has all brand new stuff. So, I mean, what do you want to do?
It's under new management. That's what it comes down to. Under new management should be their new slogan. Welcome to the Mouse House, under new management. What happens is you got the thing opened in 71, nobody touches it. SeaWorld opens up, we ain't afraid of SeaWorld. All of a sudden, Universal wants to open up in 1990, and they said, all right, you know what, let's hurry up, let's rush open something in 89. It's only going to have 5 attractions. And then they opened up Islands of Adventure, and Disney just said, you know, we're good. They're not going to be bigger than us. We're good. And then all of a sudden, here comes a water park. Here comes a bunch of hotels. Here comes Epic Universe. Here comes a partnership with Point Orlando and Icon Park.
But
and
at
it's
the very least, Joey, all I'm saying is like when Destination Everest has a broken Yeti and it's been broken for 5 years,
you could fix it.
take $1 million that you have sitting around and fix it great. Fix it perfectly. Shut it down. Throw money at it. Make it awesome.
But-
and give it something positive for people to talk about instead of me.
I like just put the
They
strobe.
put a strobe on it. It was so embarrassing.
But it's not even swing. The giant Yeti was the biggest animatronic on property. It was worth about $1 million at the time.
Well,
And
it was poorly designed from what I understand,
Correct.
and it would not work correctly. Well, you have enough money and you have a team of engineers
Redesign.
that you can redesign it and make it awesome if you want to.
Or we put a Yeti who has his hands on the wall like he's actually afraid, hit him with a strobe light, black hair. Nobody will say a word.
That's called the Miami Macarena. Are you allowed to say that?
Oh, whoops.
Yes, you can. I put it.
Yeah. Hey, Macarena. My dad loved Jeff Howell's joke. The Miami Macarena. You put your hand, back. Put the cuffs on. My dad's laughing. You cry laughing.
So back to what I love about Anomalies is that ball, like there were so many tests and so many run-throughs and engineers and other people saying this ball can never bounce, because I'm sure someone's like, hey, this ball can never bounce out of here because it'll bounce into the audience and hurt people.
I think it'd be the first thing you think
and
of.
and then they're like, nope,
Step one.
we designed it, an engineer, like it's impossible, because usually that's how it is. Like
I
it's
thought it was a
impossible
cage.
for this.
I thought the stalactites that kind of, you see when it's
Yeah,
on a track.
like it couldn't even fit.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, it looks to me, like, in knowing Disney the way I thought I knew them, that when you design that, you just design the ball bigger than the track it's on, and that way it looks ominous, but the stalactites hold it inside the track.
So what do you think actually happened? Because it seems to me that and we'll never know because Disney's not going to be like, oh yeah, someone left this door open to bounce off, or like, you know, if they admit that it was their mistake, then all of a sudden now you're showing negligence. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
and not as just a crazy anomaly.
Well,
but
you have been listening to Mo. You have been listening.
yeah. But something must have happened where all of a sudden it looked like it hit something and then bounced out, right? Like it must have been someone's fault.
It did look like it did something that I would say
normally
it acted in a way that meant that the normality of the way that it's done this over, we figured it out, over 20,000 times because you have to test these things before you do them. And it did a 1 of 1. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I mean, how many times can you use your tires before they blow out? Like at some point, this ball was going to go.
Although it deflating,
I bet
or
it's been
something,
replaced before. As long as that thing's been going, you mean to tell me that's the original ball? No way.
No.
It could be.
Honestly,
mean, it doesn't go through that much wear and tear.
Is
for
it
a 400-pound
solidly? Is it a solid, dense foam ball, or is it an inflated foam core?
Oh no,
ball?
it's solid. It's a solid piece of rubber.
Yeah,
They could gut the middle of it and maybe fill it with packing peanuts. I don't know. I'm just
lighter.
reaching.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they even mention it in the show. Like, this thing weighs 400 pounds.
Yes, that's in the show.
But it's no cotton ball either.
Yeah,
They make
yeah,
that stupid
yeah.
joke every
It's
time.
in the show.
Yeah. So anyway, it was just interesting to see a situation like that so many of us have seen, and then it goes wrong one time, and it'll never happen again. Like, we saw an anomaly.
Oh, that was it.
Over since '89, 1 of 1, and we'll never see it happen again.
And I actually
before
did.
it
I went
closes.
further than that. When I saw the video, I'm going through Reddit. I saw the video. I was like, "Oh, that ride's gone." Like I was like, "Well, that experience is gone."
In fact, getting hit by a bird on a roller coaster is more likely than this happening.
That's pretty funny.
Way more.
Like, which is crazy. But so,
What else is going on there? You had other things we needed to get to about the parks.
Absolutely. One of my favorite shows, one of the funny. What I love about Universal Studios is that they kept their, what some would call streetmosphere, the atmosphere of the characters that randomly walk around the street. You don't get that at Disney anymore. You don't get that at Hollywood Studios. But at Universal Studios, you could be sitting having a burger at Mel's Diner, and all of a sudden Beetlejuice comes up and goes, "Hey, how's it going?" And you're like, "Oh my gosh, it's Beetlejuice."
Yeah,
So
you'll still get a Marilyn Monroe. You'll still get
The Scooby-Doo gang will be
Yeah.
randomly walking through a gift shop looking
Universal's
for clues.
really good about that.
okay, then they send their actors out a lot of times, and then do they have handlers?
You hate the
Or
actors
they're-
that interact with you, don't you? Like if Scooby-Doo, like a Shaggy was like, wow, look at this. Like, wow, Scoob, it's Tom from Tom and Dan. And you're like,
Yeah, like Ross is taking.
I will I know Ross Parker. I'm supposed to talk about that.
But yes, no, I hate it. I
know
cannot.
you do.
I don't know what it's
But
like.
you don't hate it. You hate interacting with it. You don't hate that person or what they're
No,
doing.
I hate pretend. Like,
Correct.
I hate the pressure of like feeling that I need to pretend.
Play along.
Because if I don't, then I'm a curmudgeon dad that doesn't like to have any fun, and then if I play along, I'm a fool.
let me
Perfectly
save
said.
let me save
Perfectly
how
said.
awesome you are. You're a great dad. Beetlejuice comes up and starts talking to your boys. You love it. They're interacting, they're teasing, they're laughing. they're
Yes,
having
of
fun.
course,
There
yeah.
you go. See, you're a great dad. Don't put
Beetlejuice
yourself
was
down.
horny,
Yep.
though. That's the only one he'll let interact.
Don't let him talk to your wife.
He likes
then.
horny ghosts.
Oh, he hits on Gemma every time we go to the park. I'm like, I thought you got every time.
Why don't you give me your number?
Every time he says every. He's like, well, hang on.
Here's the thing about my sons: they hate the character too.
Really?
Yeah,
because they're my
yeah.
sons. The most trauma they've ever had, and they'll tell you this. And this is why they're so weak. It's because I don't give enough trauma. They need to get almost kidnapped one day. Just to get
That's
them
the
to
name
work.
of your parenting technique. Almost kidnapped one day. The Tom Van parenting technique.
So there was a Frozen. What's the
Olaf.
an Olaf and what's the princess name?
Anna and Elsa.
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 There was Elsa and Olaf in Washington D.C.'s hotel lobby.
Yeah,
That's,
but that's different.
that's
Hold
homeless
on.
Olaf.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
different.
Hey, come on, get a picture with Olaf, mother effer.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, you want? Hey, I got Olaf, I got Elsa, I got Elsia, I got who you want?
No. Snowman.
I got Spider-Man.
They were
You were
hired.
dealing with a inner city huckster
no.
who was hawking in.
No,
Who you want? Pac-Man. I got Pac-Man. I got Missy T.
They were hired by the hotel to actually, and they were like good quality. Like they must have had like the license from Disney, and they it was a company. And then they were like, Elsa looked great, Olaf, the whole costume, like. and they were in the lobby.
warm hugs.
My sons wouldn't even go down there if they were there. Like they were there every morning at breakfast, and they were run past them.
Yeah, they
hated.
hate
They didn't want them to single them out and be like, hey, because they don't want to interact.
They don't want to be singled out.
yeah, with them and have the attention of it. So
I get it.
They're no fun like that.
That's funny.
What else, Joey? What do we got?
The horror makeup show is what we were going to talk about originally. The horror makeup show is directly across from Mel's Dine-In. It's one of my favorite shows. The actors in it are friggin' hilarious. You know a couple of them.
We do.
They're brilliant, and it gets to the point. The horror makeup show is so well known in local canon culture and everything. You'll go there and you'll say, who's friends with Mark James today? Which is one of the characters. Who's friends with? Because it's like your favorite rerun. It's like sitting and watching The Office over and over and over again. It's like watching Friends. Your favorite episodes are there. You'll go there and ask what actors or actresses are playing what characters just because you want to see their performance because it's so good.
And they're all excellent. I mean, like these guys, a lot of them are lifers because it's a hard show to do. You're doing full-blown improv with an audience.
Yeah.
That's very intimate. You have I don't want to spoil it if you've never seen it. There's some surprises that happen and cool things. And it's cool to see top-level improvisational folks that I know of, like, work. And it's a hard job, too, because they're working with internationally. Like, it's like, I was asking them one time how many people they push through the doors. It's an astronomical amount of people have seen this show globally.
Is Disney World cursed by the nostalgia? And we talked a little bit about this, but it's like, okay, if you change anything, all the Disney purists get an uproar, right? So they're like, okay, no problem. We won't change anything. Better for us because we don't have to spend any money.
A Cracker Barrel effect, if you would.
Well said.
But then if more and more time goes by, it does put you into this, like even what Daniel was saying, like, hey, nothing's been updated in years, and all these other parks have this new technology, the new shows, and new things to see, and we're doing the same old thing. But they're like, well, we're stuck because if we change anything, everybody else is.
See, stuck is fine. My problem with Disney is not that they're stuck. I love their nostalgia. In fact, it's one of the reasons why I want to go there. My argument is if you're going to be the nostalgia park versus the innovative park, Universal being the innovator park, then you have to make sure that all of your nostalgia rides are top tier perfect. They have to all work right. They can't be janky. The Yeti has to look good. It has to throw a little money at the Yeti. Give us what we originally paid for. You have to make, because if you're it looks dilapidated now, right?
Correct.
But even if they do make it all look and work perfectly, it's still the same old thing.
True.
And then it is kind of a business problem that I would see where it's like we're stuck here and we
have this business problem.
We're losing because we can't change because everybody who loves us doesn't want us to change. But then where the criticism is, we're the same old thing, and so there's nothing new.
Universal has what we call reverse. It's the exact reverse of Disney. It's the reverse nostalgia. How many rides, when Universal opened up in 1990, how many rides are still there from that opening day?
Oh, I don't know.
Let me guess.
This is a fun one.
Okay, I remember they got rid of...
Wait, E.T.'s still there, right?
Okay.
Yeah, E.T.'s still there.
E.T.
Jaws is gone,
Correct.
but hey, another feather in the cap for Universal. They did like a big... Like they did almost a tribute to it. Isn't the fish still there?
Every time a ride at Universal closes, they hide Easter eggs. There are 5 in Harry Potter that are hidden Jaws.
Yeah, see,
Well,
I think that's awesome.
Back to the Future's gone.
Correct.
King Kong's gone.
Correct.
Earthquake's gone.
Correct.
Earthquake's gone. Twister? That wasn't original.
That's gone. That's
It's been replaced twice,
You
actually.
got it. You're good at this. For somebody that hates theme parks, man, you know a lot about them.
My mom took me to all these parks
Yeah,
when I
you've
was a
been.
kid.
You know about them.
And I've been to them recently with my kids. What's still there? Just one?
E.T.?
Oh, that's it.
Think about it. The Jetsones meets the Flintstones was called Hanna-Barbera and Presents. That became Jimmy Neutron. That became Minions. Alfred Hitchcock Presents became Shrek, became Minions. Ghostbusters became Twister, became Jimmy Fallon. Kongfrontation became Mummy. Jaws became Potter. Back to the Future became The Simpsons. So everything has been replaced. So Universal's like, look,
they're replacing. I heard they're replacing Jimmy Fallon with a Gutfield ride.
that was slick.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was
how many original Disney rides are there?
Oh my gosh, how much time do we have?
Okay,
well, like all of them. Like I can name like 4. Like the Haunted Mansion's definitely original.
Correct.
They don't do 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea. That's gone.
That's
That
gone.
became Winnie the Pooh's Play Place, which became Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
okay. They still the teacups are still there.
Teacups are still there, and they
That-
squeak and squeal and sound like hell.
Merry-go-round is still
Princess
there.
and the Frog. It's a Small World.
It's a
is
Small World has been there since '71.
Yeah. So I mean, that's
Thunder Mountain's still there.
Thunder Mountain's not an original. That wasn't built until around 77.
Yeah, that was added on. Yeah, but Space Mountain,
Space Mountain's not an original. That was 75.
75. What was their original roller coaster?
Nothing.
So nothing.
Yeah, the future world. There used to be a bucket train, a bucket in the sky that would take you from Tomorrowland to where the
bucket in
Rapunzel
the
bathroom
sky.
is.
That sounds awesome.
It's so well, they had to get rid of it because kids were throwing water bottles out because kids are bastards.
I like riding Splash Mountain, and then I'm like, these crows are racist. And they're like, who the hell does
Those
that?
are the only two thoughts I have on that ride. I was like, these crows are racist, and I hope that mom's top gets wet. Go Brazil.
But
nailed
it is interesting. To what end? You know what I'm saying? Like, how long do
Well,
they
what's
keep
their
these?
way out? What is their way out?
I don't know. There may be no way out.
There is a way out. Disneyland figured it out. They said, all right, we got this ride. It's a small world. It's been here since about 55, 56 when we opened. We're not going to tear it down.
Only white doll.
I love you.
Yeah, no,
but
they
instead of animatronic wiggle monsters, we're going to put, Morocco. Let's put the genie there. The UK, Alice in Wonderland goes there. So you still get your animatronic wiggle monsters, but you get characters from Disney movies. So now instead of it becoming 7.5 minutes of somebody kill me, it becomes 7.5 minutes of, I remember that movie. I
Right,
remember
so
that
like
movie.
Morocco's got
Aladdin.
It's got old what's his name? Killed himself.
Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Morocco's got Robin Williams.
Yep.
Nothing says Morocco like Robin Williams. I feel like, right?
That's true privilege.
I saw a small piece of trivia on Robin Williams in that whole the Aladdin movie. Like, he agreed to do that movie, but he under the terms that they wouldn't use him for the marketing.
Yep.
And then they're just like, use him for the marketing. They just straight up did not honor that deal. And then
I did not
Yeah.
know that.
And
So he
then-
didn't come back for the second movie because of it.
Yeah.
But he
And-
did come back for the third one.
Yes, yeah. But they, I remember they tried to pay him off or whatever, but they just straight up, they're like, oh yeah, Robin Williams, we're going to use him.
Nothing made me more mad than when you see like Tom Hanks does Toy Story, and then his brother does all the commercials for like McDonald's and then all the cartoons, and I'm like, no, like all the secondary cartoons.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
should
yeah.
say.
I'm so happy you brought this
And
up.
I don't like that. I'm like, well, that's BoBo Woody. That's not the real guy.
I was walking into, so when you go into Toy Story Land and they have that giant Woody statue and he says, there's a snake in my boots.
That's the brother.
I was walking past and I go, the family I was with, the kid goes, Toy Story is my favorite movie. I said, oh, you're going to love this land. We walk past and he goes, there's a snake in my boots. I go, check it out. That's Woody. He goes, it sounds nothing like him. This 6-year-old kid goes, that sounds nothing like
You
him.
can tell the difference.
It blew my mind because I was like, that's Forrest Gump. I know
They
what I
should
know.
have got Chet Hanks to do the voice, to tell you the truth. There's a
Hear me
snake
now.
in my boot, blood clot.
Hear me now.
Rude boy.
Inward with the A.
Out of
at
his
the end.
head. Haile Selassie. Strictly roots on Gorja. Boo.
So before we leave, Joey, anything else theme park related that is going on right now?
It's so funny, and I know that they're not trying to ruin it for us, but like we get Halloween in August, we get Christmas in October, Mardi Gras is coming the first week of February.
Okay, all right.
Do we have the name of bands? Should I
Not
get
a
that?
single one. I looked everywhere. They said it's so funny because it's all, even AI is like, well, the Goo Goo Dolls might be there, and I was like, wait, AI, you can't give me. Look,
Well, I mean, that is a safe bet.
It is.
Because the Goo Goo Dolls basically live at Wonderworks. I think they live inside Wonderworks.
Yeah,
because
Johnny Resnick's a greeter.
Because Resnick's face is so, my God. Back away from the plastic surgery, Resnick.
Yeah.
You're starting to look like Lady Elaine from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. You know, like his whole face, he can't even, like when he talks, his mouth barely moves.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's wild. And he has the same hair that a lot of guys get this weird doll hair. Like Billy Ray Cyrus has the doll
he's
hair.
got the Bon Jovi hair.
No,
Yeah,
what's the guy, the Australian country music singer?
Oh, Keith Urban.
Keith Urban has the doll hair. It's like a blunt hair. Like their hair is very choppy, chunky, blunt.
Is it anything
Like
like?
it's doll hair. Like it's not organic. Like it's not real.
But it's not like Howard Stern's, right?
Howard Stern's is not real. But I'm a huge fan. I'm a mega fan.
Same, bro.
I'm
Huge
the
fan.
biggest
Wig.
fan. It's a
Private
wig.
Parts, great
It's a
movie.
wig.
Huge
He is a big
Huge
wig.
fan.
You know what I heard? I heard he wears a merkin too, because I heard that his body is so weak that it's like poofing out his pubes.
So in Mardi Gras and Disney Mardi Gras, there's got to be. How many times has some mom flashed or has that never happened? That's had to have happened one time, right?
You think, even whenever I go to, because Universal does Mardi Gras right. They do the whole parade and they throw the over 100,000 beads. And,
Yeah.
And you can always, the teenage boy in me is like, all right, who's been day drinking? Who's been day drinking?
Yeah, because that's been always a thing at Mardi Gras with the beads, and someone had to have done it before.
Well,
I'm sure there's.
You know how they killed that? And I have a theory about this. What they did was, and it's very sinister, very sneaky way to kill the horniness that is beads for boobs, is they started implementing kids. They're like, oh, throw the beads to kids only. Well, there's no way in hell that any moms or any dads are even going to execute anything that's actively horny in front of kids because we want to be appropriate. And most people across the globe are nice. Like most people, like I know that what the internet wants you to believe, but most people are.
It may have never happened.
They don't want to insult your kids. So I think that naturally, just when they all they had to do is say like, hey, throw the beads to kids only. And it made it so we're like fish out of water. Like there's no way I'm going to be like, show your. And then when there are a bunch of kids around, you know.
Right.
It is funny, though. And my wife standing there as she just flops them out.
Oh, I love that. I dated a girl that was obsessed with flashing. I dated a girl that loved flashing. Loved it.
You know, that will
Loved
be a
it.
thing we'll tell our kids, like, did this happen? They'll be like, what? Because it's just gone. That flashing, I mean, of course, it still happens rarely, but because the advent of cell phones, but it's out of our society.
I think
They'll
people should
flash.
start flashing their genitals.
That's a more aggressive
Yeah,
flash.
just a quick one. Just a quick.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
a
yeah.
up and down.
Yeah. I mean, they've been doing that, but they're monsters.
Yeah, those people are in jail. Most of those people are in jail.
All right, Joey, where can people email you if they want to take their family on a VIP tour?
If they want to hang out, talk nerd, they want me to help them book the right hotel, they want to know what's the thing to do, I am at the Joey Mazant on everything social media. You type in my name, it comes up.
There you go.
So I will make the proclamation this year that I am going to hire Joey to take me and my sons, and I'll maybe bring my wife, but she's going to be mad that I'm there. She's told me that she's never going to go to a party.
Take her and do it your way.
Yeah, I know. And then
set her up a massage or something so she doesn't get in your business.
Yeah. You know, I should do that.
Yeah,
Me,
do it
my
your
sons, and Joey.
Yeah. Get him drunk.
Because
Okay,
Joey
get
will
your sons
mind
drunk out there.
when I'm grumpy the whole time because he'll just ignore it and then focus on the
Get your
kids.
sons at 11 and 12 and they start handing them margaritas.
You know, one
That'll give 'em
margarita.
grit. Yeah, just a couple sips.
5 margaritas. I know. I know.
I'm so sleepy, Daddy.
You're pegged. All right. The song from
Yeah.
2 years ago. Yeah, okay. Joey, what's your email?
Joey Mazant at yahoo.com or at the Joey Mazant, YouTube and Instagram.
He didn't want to give it out after the pegging. That's weird. That's weird. What's your email? I'm good.
All right. We will see you on Monday.
I love you guys. Holy shit.
All right, guys. I think that's it. I think we're done.
Oh, hell.
Thanks for hanging out with us, y'all. We will see you tomorrow.
Yep. Tomorrow, Friday?
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah.
Who do we have tomorrow?
Well, in the morning,
We
Dr.
have Dr.
Powers
Powers.
coming in.
Cool.
We're talking,
Yeah.
but that's going for Monday's ACD, and then we got Savannah on the show.
Savannah's tomorrow. So.